Hey folks, thanks for tuning in into Royal Tiger Imports. I'm Uli and this is Sean. And today we want to go show you some of our P-14s, the Enfield P-14s, which we received out of Africa. So here they are, and they have an interesting history. So the US made them for the UK, and all these rifles are chambered in 303 British, and somehow ended up in Ethiopia, Africa. Interesting history of these guns, and if you folks are interested in the history, we'll do later on a little bit more about this. But nevertheless, these guns are here. They're from fair to very good condition, depending, like I said, on the grade and how much you want to spend on the guns. And bores range from fair to very good. Sure. What else can we say about these guns?
Sure. Well, as you can see, we've got both the Arsenal refurbished and the original condition ones around. We've got a variety of grades. Even the more, fair side of the rifles are still in pretty nice shape considering their age. Like we said, bore condition ranges, overall metal finish can range. But nonetheless, you're getting a rifle that's 100% functional and is just an addition to a collection that really everybody needs. These are pretty rare rifles to find stateside, so grab one while you can.
Yeah, and actually, before we found them in Africa, I didn't see anything here in the US and gun brokers and so on and so forth. So it's actually a pretty good deal, and get them while you can because they won't last long. This is a piece of history you definitely should have in your collection, especially if you collect British or American. That's a nice rifle to have, and plus you can play with them, you can shoot with them, and also interesting to mention, it's basically a Mauser action. It's a copy of the Mauser action, which makes it a really reliable gun. Anyway, guys, so Shaw will give you all the details. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. God bless, and God bless America.
All right, folks, let's get a closer look. Starting with the first rifle on the bottom, you can see that this one is more of a fair to good condition. Does have a small crack in the handguard, more surface wear, etc. Does have the volley sight. And let's get a look at the receiver markings. This one is a RE marked for Remington. And the rest is just typical P-14. You can see that this is a Mauser style action because it has the front locking lugs and it has the extended extractor for the 303 British cartridge, which has a large rim. And we've got our complete rear sight assembly as well as our rear volley sight, which folds up into vertical position when firing and folded down like this when not in use. Moving on to the next one, you can see this rifle has a bit more surface finish, and the stock is in pretty nice shape. This one is also a Remington with a nice rear sight. And the rest of the gun is in pretty good shape. Finally, we have our refurbished P-14 up here, and this one is also another Remington. And one more thing before we go to the front of the gun, you can see on this particular rifle, this has a Iraqi stock disc. This one does not have the Iraqi Jim on it, however it has Arabic numerals. Many of the other ones that we've seen have that Iraqi Jim. It's a triangle logo, and that is a sign that it was used by the Iraqi army. Thank you very much for watching. God bless.